Deciding to quit my corporate job was one of the hardest decisions I'd ever taken, especially because I just moved out of my toxic household. A year after I moved out of my toxic household, I decided to quit my corporate job. And the first month of it, it felt like freedom because I was crying for almost 3 months at this job. And don't get me wrong, this job was actually really good, but it was just not the right fit for me because I really wanted to start my own business and I was already running my business from home. I just wanted to take it to the next level. So when I decided to quit my corporate job, first 3 months it was really difficult. It felt like nothing's ever going to change and I've made a blunder. There's no steady income coming into your account, right? Because when you're working a corporate job, even if you take a leave for a day or two, you'll still get your salary. You will still get your salary. But when you decide to quit your job, you're not going to get money like that. And when you decide to start a business, money does not come easily. I just knew that I cannot be working a corporate job, and I think 3 months into me quitting my corporate job, I had set a limit saying that once I hit a certain number in my bank account, if it goes that low, then I have to buckle up and figure out something. And even though I was making money through my baking business, I was not making enough and I was starting to sink in my thoughts. And for a long time, I would sit in the room in darkness and just get worried and cry. And I wouldn't eat because I felt like if I eat, money is going to go. And it felt like a cycle and I was falling sick. But a lot of things changed for me when I started moving. I was being more active. I used to go work out and do a lot of other things. And slowly, one by one, through habits, I literally changed my life. I started a dessert cart and then I now have a bakery, and a lot of things has changed. So if you ever feel like you are worried to quit your corporate job, I think it's good. I always say two things: quit your corporate job at least once in your life and take a break to figure out what you actually want to do in your life, because so many people are scared about it. And two, at least once in your life, man or woman, you need to stay alone before you even think of staying with another person. Stay alone. There's so much you learn from quitting your corporate job and staying alone. We are also used to following this herd mentality where everyone's like, okay, I finish my degree and then I get a job and then I get married. You don't put yourself through a new path. You're just following the same thing. And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people who actually love that. Good for you. But if you feel like this is something that you're not happy with, I highly recommend take measures to be careful about it, but do it. Do it at least once in your life. I didn't just jump. I obviously had savings. I saved about 6 months of my salary before I quit my corporate job. So think about it, but do it. It can be scary, but it can change your life forever.